About 900 Ugandans have so far been evacuated from the restive southern Sudan city of Juba as the efforts to rescue those still trapped in continues.
The evacuation mission in South Sudan for all Ugandans who have been trapped and stranded there is going on very, very well. So far, 960 civilians have been rescued by air. There are several others who have been rescued by the road, and we think that this is moving on quite well.
But the decision to send troops to southern Sudan without approval of parliament has been criticized by some MPs. Under Article 208 of the Constitution, the UPDF can only deploy troops outside the country after parliament's approval.
There's no way they can pretend that they're evacuating Ugandans, which could be a good thing to do. But we as a country and the people's mandate parliament, we needed to know to what latitude.
UPDF should come and answer for the choices they are making. Even if it's in good faith, we have a parliament that should authorize processes in a way things are supposed to be done.
The MPs also warned the army against getting sucked into a conflict, which is now taking an ethnic dimension. Political commentators have also expressed fears that the conflict in southern Sudan could have a ripple effect in the volatile Great Lakes region. The power struggle between South Sudanese President Salva Kiir and his former deputy Riek Machar is threatening to degenerate into a full-blown civil war. Reports from the international media indicate that Riek Machar has been calling for Salva Kiir's resignation despite the president's efforts to reach out to his rival. Machar was quoted by Qatar-based news agency Al Jazeera as saying that he wants to be the next president of the Republic of South Sudan. Mid this year, Riek Machar declared his intention to stand for presidency, which some analysts say caused his fallout with President Kiir. Other reports also say that Machar's troops are now in control of Bentiu, the capital of Unity State, which is rich in oil. South Sudan's army spokesperson Colonel Phil Pangur confirmed the fall of Bentiu to the rebels. Agu was quoted saying, "Bentiu is in the hands of a commander who has declared support for Machar." The government of South Sudan has vowed to fight back to take back the rebel-held states.
The government of South Sudan will not tolerate that, because we will not allow him to continue to kill the people. Meanwhile, we fold our hands and keep on waiting for him to accept peace. I strongly believe that after this, there will be no way but we'll have to move to protect the lives of the citizens.
Meanwhile, the situation in the town of Bo in the Jonglei state is still tense as thousands of refugees continue fleeing the fighting to the United Nations bases. The UN has also started evacuating its non-essential staff from Bo to the capital Juba.
As I left our base and went to the airport in Bo, there was a lot of looting, a lot of gunshots, a lot of dead bodies, and very, very out of control youth.
As the tension continues to escalate, the Southern Sudan envoy to Uganda is calling for dialogue.
The government of the Republic of South Sudan under Salva Kiir Mayardit has reiterated the position of the government that this crisis that has been started as a political move in South Sudan has to be resolved through political dialogue.
A group of clergymen from the Southern Sudan who live in Kampala have also condemned the ongoing crisis.
We strongly urge all parties to agree to the call of the government to settle this crisis through dialogue under the auspices of mediation.
Solomon Serwanja, NTV.